Hello everyone, Adam's TV again. Today I'm going to discuss about the player ratings in Liverpool's 2-1 victory over Leicester in the Asia Cup final today. Goals coming from Islam Slimani. It was in the first 10 minutes, 12 minutes, 12 minutes I think he scored on. And then the new signing, Mohamed Salah, scored just before half time. Just before half time. And then again, not long after that, the magician Coutinho scored an absolute beautiful goal. Long shot right from outside the box. Despicable shot from Coutinho. If you could really picture the goal against Man City a few years ago. It was at home. It was 2-1 to Liverpool, and it was a brilliant goal from Coutinho against Man City that day. But that would probably be the best description of that goal. So I'm gonna discuss the player ratings today of the team. Starting off with Loris Karius in goal. I'm gonna give him a 7 out of 10. I think he was okay. Played the full match. I didn't believe I didn't believe Klopp would have done that, but that was okay. But quite dodgy at the start. Not much he could have done with the Islam Slimani header. Like, that was just pure power. We knew he was going to have big aerial threat. Clearly Craig Shakespeare knew that Liverpool were bad from defending from like balls into the box, etc, etc. So Christian Fuchs and Albrighton went down the left. Trent Alexander-Arnold as well. So. And 1-2, and Trent got pulled out towards Mark Albrighton, which gave Christian Fuchs an awful lot of space to dive in and behind there and behind the defence. Got to the byline, had all day to cross it into the box because Trent had been sucked in by Mark Albrighton, and crossed it in. It was Slimani against Milner. Obviously there's going to be a huge height difference there, so Slimani just easily headed that into the net, giving Karius no chance. But I'm not going to criticise Karius that much, because a few balls came over the top of the defence in the second half, of which he cleared them quite well. First half as well, I think he made another reason why I didn't put the thing higher than 7, because Matip passed it back, which Kane could argue that Matip wasn't great either, but Matip passed it back, wasn't a great pass back at all, but Karius could have done more. Karius kicked it away, but he kicked it straight to Albrighton. Thankfully he literally just smashed at him, because if he kicked it at him like any weaker, Liverpool would have been 2-0 down, which would have made it an absolute mountain to fight back. But in the end, Liverpool were victorious and won 2-1. But Karius, yes, he was alright. His first half looked a bit nervous. Second half looked much more settled. Came out to get the ball more. But as you know, Leicester get the ball and launch it over the top towards Vardy. Uses pace to try and get in behind those two defenders. And then Liverpool changed a bit in the second half, but I'll discuss that in a minute. So Karius, I'm gonna go for 7 for him then. So yeah. I'm going to go from the left to the right. So next up, James Milner then. He was the captain, but he was rapidly taken off actually, because apparently he had a sore calf. Sorry, quads. He had sore quads. I've seen him holding his quads after he went off. Wasn't long after Leicester scored the goal, and Alberto Moreno replaced him. But I'm going to go again with a 7 for Milner. Wasn't great, didn't show much glimpses of anything, didn't really see him that much during the game, like, just really see him, like, when he conceded the goal, like, obviously could have done more, but again, Milner isn't big, so it's not gonna, like, help the cause why they scored that. But again, when Klopp was in his press conference, or post-match press conference after the game, he said that the ball should have been stopped before the ball was played into the box, so therefore, it was kind of Trent's fault for not doing enough work on the right. But again, Liverpool were victorious 2-1, so it's nothing to complain about. But again, Klopp discussed that it is very, very important that the defend set pieces when they go home, and Liverpool are the first team to leave Hong Kong to return home to Liverpool. They were get ready for the next Saturday against Hertha Berlin. It's at 5 o'clock, which you'll see on Liverpool TV, and I hope to upload a good few times for that too. So Milner, I'm going to go with a 7 for him as well. It wasn't great, but I had to come off, so I'm going to go with a 7 for him. So then, I'll not do that yet actually. And then Lovren, I'm going to go with a 7 for him as well. Lovren was alright. Could have done more. Like, he was too far away from Milner for the goal, which you could argue about. Which Vic's really good cross. Not taking anything away from that, but again, could have done more. But for the first half that he was on, first half and maybe 15 minutes after, 60 minutes, he was alright. Wasn't great. Like, you could consider that, like, Liverpool really desperately need to sign height, because every ball that was getting into the box, it was looking terrible. Corners, you've seen today that they'd improved an awful lot, Liverpool, but still not looking great. Like, but I'm gonna go with a 7 again for him. Matip, I'm gonna go with a 6 for him, because pass back to Karius was terrible. Could have been out helping Trent Alexander-Arnold. He decided to commit himself in the box, but again, I'm gonna go with a 6 for him. Didn't think he was as great as he usually is. Again, it's only pre-season and all this year, but still you need to show glimpses to show the manager, to convince the manager that you're commanding centre back and you want to be starting from game 1 next season. But I know he won't be starting from game 1 because he needs surgery on his foot again. So I'm gonna go with a 6 for him. Trent Alexander-Arnold, I'll go with a 7 for him. Again, he was committed into the goal for Islam Slimani, but again, the crosses that he was balling into the box was brilliant. So that's why I'm going to give him up for a 7. Like, my tape was terrible, to be honest, but I'm going to give him a 6 because it's pre-season. If it was a normal match, like, maybe 4 or 3, but thankfully we won again, but it needs to be fixed. That's what, again, you could argue that's why we need Virgil van Dijk. You could argue not, you don't know. And Trent Alexander-Arnold then a 7. Bombing brilliant crosses into the box, helping Mohamed Salah down that right wing all the time. Again, committing himself quite far forward, a bit like Alberto Moreno, but a bit better defending than Alberto Moreno, because Moreno is terrible at defending. Again, Moreno came on in the second half, was quite good. Or not the second half, came on the first half for Milner. Milner got injured straight after the goal, feeding the quads, so that's why I believe that Moreno was good. Moreno's pace, Milner doesn't have pace. It's probably the only thing you could argue. Again, that's why we signed this man down here, Andrew Robertson from Hull, on Friday. Good sign. Again, he's for backup. I don't think he's going to be playing every game. I think they need to give him a few games in pre-season though to get him going, because I don't think he's played any games for Hull yet in pre-season, because I don't think they'd started their pre-season. Well, they'd started, but they haven't really got going yet. Wijnaldum, I'm going to give him a 7. He was okay in the first half, didn't see much of him, but again, it is pre-season. Didn't really have to do that much. You didn't really see him again, didn't really get a good full glimpse of him. I'm just going to go with a 7 for him. And to the magic of the moment, the man of the moment, Philip Coutinho, he deserves a 9. Absolutely splendid player today. Probably the best player on the pitch. Actually, no, not probably. Definitely the best player on the pitch today. Coutinho was everywhere. First of all, he set up the goal for Mohamed Salah, which was wow. In which you can watch it on my YouTube channel, which is the last video that I put up. But yes, Coutinho was brilliant. The long shot that he hit was just absolutely delightful. The assist for Salah was just fantastic. He just showed too much glimpses today. Kind of scared me too, because like Barcelona, you might have heard during the week that Barcelona had a bid rejected for Philip Coutinho, 72 million, so it kind of scares me a bit, but I believe he'll stay. Definitely believe he'll stay, because I think Klopp will be able to convince him he'll stay at Liverpool. As Klopp said today in his interview after the match, Liverpool are not a selling club. Again, you see in the last few years, like Suarez has left, like, you know, Torres has left, you know, players have left that are really, really demanding, brilliant, good, solid centre backs, but or strikers, sorry, that are banging goals in for you. But again, I think Coutinho will stay, and he's going to get a 9 for me. Over to Lallana, brilliant counter pressing. Looked like he hasn't had a day off in terms of training over the summer at all. Brilliant counter pressing, brilliant player, fantastic, getting involved in every move, always trying to get back to defend, help out the team. Gonna go with an 8 for Lallana. Didn't cost any things in front of the goal, but was really, really good in terms of his counter and attacking pressing. Mohamed Salah, I'm gonna go with an 8 for him as well. Was very quick, was setting players into his wake, and it's just brilliant all the time, very fast. He got 60 minutes today rather than 45. Was much better today. Looked at an extra bit more fit than he did against Wigan and Crystal Palace. So I'm going to go with an 8 for him, especially with the headed goal. It's a brilliant goal. It's brilliant from the little magician as well. But in the end, again, Liverpool won. But again, the defence, there's questions. There really is questions there. Mohamed Salah, 8. Firmino. Didn't really get to see much of Firmino. Seen a few turns and twists over the left hand side. The front three were swapping a lot, so a few times I've seen Firmino over here, and when I seen Firmino over in the left wing over here, he was absolutely destroying. He was doing right back or left back, Christian Fuchs, and oh wow, he was a fantastic threat today, Firmino. But again, didn't score, so I'm gonna go with Firmino with 7 or an 8. 8 because it's pre-season. And the striker Origi, didn't see much of him. I'm gonna give him a 6 because didn't really get to see anything if Origi didn't pose as much threat as he did against Crystal Palace on Tuesday when he came on, or Wednesday when he came on. But again, we have loads of strikers now. Well, not loads, but with Origi, with Sturridge, with Solanke, with now Salah who can play striker, of which Mane there is still injured. So, you know, with plenty of strikers. Like, you know, everyone knows that we can score goals. Like, second, I think we're first or second in scoring goals last season. In front of Tottenham or behind Tottenham, I forget. But we're, like, there's no problem with scoring goals for us. It's just defending against set pieces and stuff, because if we do start to defend against set pieces and do well, we'll finish first or second. Not joking, believe me, we will finish first or second. Second half then, Liverpool letting out a new team. Joe Gomez went to right back, Sturridge went on, good few players come on, Greach, Moreno, Mignolet didn't come on, Solanke came on instead of Firmino, and Sturridge went over there. Well, actually, again, the front three were all over the place. They were to the left wing, right wing, all over the place. Woodburn wasn't playing there. Woodburn was playing in midfield. Lallana wasn't on in the second half. It was who? Ryan Kent, but he isn't in this. He is, but he's at Barnsley. He was playing there. I wasn't, but just gonna have to go with that. No, yeah. Lovren wasn't him, was it? Did he play second half? Not sure. I think that's it. So again, that was the second half team. Liverpool made 10 changes, of which I can't get one in because he's a Barnsley. I forgot to bring him in. So Karius again, he was on the first half. Not to give his. Lovren as well. Moreno, gotta give him a 7. Again, he's too far forward. He was playing up here all the time. So that means we were more or less playing like a 3-4-3, which is very, very dodgy. But again, we didn't concede with Moreno on. Moreno tracked back the odd time. Helped out in the first half. Seemed to be when he came on, the 2 Brazilians up front seemed to click. So 7 for Moreno. Clavan 7. Was absolutely no, wasn't absolutely. It was okay. Ball over the top again, as Leicester always play. Was it on goal? Had all day. Was trying to go around Karius. He dove in. It was a great challenge. Like another day, like if pitch could have been slippery, he could have dove in, took Vardy out. Again, it was a fantastic, well timed challenge from Ragnar Klavan. Like in the big games last season in the Premier League, he was brilliant, but he just seems to disappear sometimes. Like there was a video I was watching the other day on Twitter, and which like he was up against, I think it was Middlesbrough, a fullback. He looked behind him, and there was nobody at all behind him. And by the time he turned around, the ball was in the net. Like it's just not a commanding centre back that we want. That's why we need somebody like Virgil van Dijk, who's captained Southampton. He's much stronger, he's bigger, he's more like threat in the air, will cause more threat from corners, like, be able to defend set pieces easier against bigger teams like Leicester with Slimani up front, and United with Ibrahimovic, who now don't have him at the minute, but they might get him back. Arsenal with Giroud, there's plenty of teams like Chelsea, Diego Costa, who will be leaving in January, I think. Maybe this summer actually on loan to AC Milan. There is loads and loads of teams with target men up front, so therefore we need a centre back that will be able to head balls away. Gomez, absolutely excellent in the right back position. Like if he continues this kind of form, I'd be starting him at left back next season. As you know, he can play anywhere along back four. I'm gonna go with a for Joe Gomez. It was brilliant. This boy is a centre back, but he can play any position along the back four. Very versatile defender. So therefore, very happy with him. It was quite quick, like it was really, really quick. Helping out the defence, getting back. He wasn't like caught out at any time or anything, so I just thought he was really, really good. Woodburn didn't really see much of him, so it was a 7, so didn't really see much. Like was doing a few dribbles and stuff like that, but not great amount of stuff. Henderson picking the passes and stuff, brilliant play, controlling the passing, controlling the play. Last 15 minutes was just absolutely brilliant from Henderson. I'm gonna go with an 8 for Henderson. He was just his last 15 minutes. He was controlling the play. He was just making sure that like no balls were going astray, and he was always getting pressing the ball back. And he was just too strong or good for Leicester. I think that's what we kind of missed last season. Some fitness or some stamina. Like if you like, as you know, like I think if you look at Twitter, all you see is Naby Keita and Virgil van Dijk to Liverpool. I pray that we get Virgil van Dijk and Naby Keita, because see if we have Henderson and Naby Keita at the same time, we'll have a very, very, very good chance of winning this league next year, or winning silverware, I would say actually. With like Keita is a kind of box-to-box midfielder, but if you look at Keita's stamina, he's really, really, really good. Never seems to run out of petrol. Grujic overhead kick in the first couple of minutes of the second half. After that, all seen was in bleeding. That's all seen of Grujic. 7 out of 10. Didn't have to do much. Second half was very slow. First half was much quicker. Balls were happening all the first half and stuff. Game when Vardy went off, they didn't cause as much threat. Like Ajoa was on, who's a bit more of a taller player. And like as you know, when you have tall players on, you need to be bombing the ball into the box with crosses. Leicester were still playing the way they were trying to play with Jamie Vardy on, but they didn't. So therefore, Liverpool were kind of more, like it was more easier for Liverpool in the second half. So yeah, Grujic didn't really see much of. Sturridge caused a good threat, 8 out of 10. Didn't cause like massive threat, but like done a great pass in the Salah when he was on. Salah stayed on the 60th minute, but I done a great pass into Salah, just touch let him down. If a touch didn't let him down. Was on goal. We made 3-1. Solanke came on quite late. 75 minutes I think he came on. Was quite good. Didn't cause as much threat as he did against Crystal Palace, but 7 out of 10. Good hold up play. Bit like a Diego Costa striker. You ping the ball up to him, he'll take it down, he'll hold that. Like, he could get you a free kick on the outside of the box again for that main man Coutinho. As you seen last season against Crystal Palace in the last couple of games of the season, he pinged an absolute peach out of a goal, which was absolutely terrific. Sorry I have John Flanagan doing right wing, but I don't have. He was on too, but there was a Ryan Kent was on as well, so we'll do Ryan Kent. Ryan Kent was causing loads of bother in that second half. Pity he's going to go out on loan, but again, we have too much players. We have way too much players like to stay and to keep satisfied and stuff. So I think I've heard lots of talks recently that Ryan Kent's going to sign a contract and then he's going to go out on loan because this boy has potential. There's just not enough room for him at Liverpool at the minute, but I don't think he should be sold. So I'm going to go with about an 8 out of 10 because he sent Fuchs for his dinner, so he did. And the last 20 minutes of the game just was absolutely brilliant, so he was Ryan Kent. It's kind of what we need, pace. Like for that up front, like last season we kind of missed that. Like it was against Southampton, we were very static and like they sat back all last season because the manager was like as you've seen, very negative. Like I think that's why they sacked him because they conceded they didn't score as much goals. I think like 39 goals they conceded less, or 39 goals they scored less than the season before with Ronald Koeman. So that's why they sacked him, because they didn't have enough goals coming in. And again, that's where we seen Virgil van Dijk was an absolute brilliant player. But again, 70 million, it's a bit dear, but there's talks that 60 million might be able to be good enough for Southampton. John Flanagan, didn't see much of him. 6 out of 10. Just didn't see much of John Flanagan. No local lad and all that there, but he was the last substitute to come on in the second half, which kind of gives me concerns that Jurgen Klopp, he's not in Jurgen Klopp's plans for next season, because he came on in the 85th minute or something. He gives him 5 minutes to play. That's just a sign that he made 10 substitutes exactly on the half-time mark, after the half-time, and in the 85th minute brings John Flanagan on. Just gives me concerns that Flanagan might be leaving. He might be the last Liverpoolian, Well, again, Trent Alexander-Arnold's a Liverpoolian too, but just be very disappointing to see only one Liverpoolian there, Like we used to have Gerrard and Carragher and stuff, but again, that's it. So she'll talk about Lucas as well. Lucas Leiva, very sad to see him leave during the week there to go to Lazio, 5 million. Absolutely brilliant player, as you've seen, may have seen it all over the social media and all that there, that he's a scouser. He's not a scouser, he's from Brazil and all that there, but everyone says Lucas Leiva is a scouser. He served us so well in the 10 years that he was at Liverpool. Threw in some challenges, was always getting yellow cards, but was always fighting for the team and always wanting to do his best for the team. So best of luck at your new club, Lucas, and enjoy Lazio. So that's the end of the video then. So if you enjoyed the video then, don't forget to like and subscribe for more content on Liverpool. So next Saturday's our next game against Hertha Berlin at 5 o'clock on Liverpool TV, which you'll find it not in Sky Sports. The last couple of days it's been on Sky Sports in the Asian League Cup, but the next couple of games will be on Liverpool TV. So next game is Hertha Berlin, and then we're away to the Audi Cup with Bayern Munich and Atletico Madrid, and then down to Dublin to play Atletico Bilbao on the 5th of August. Then a week later, their Premier League starts in the week, and the midweek Champions League commence, and things will start to get real then. So again, if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe for more content. If you feel any comments or anything, if you comment about Liverpool or any questions or anything that could make better or anything like that, feel free to drop it in, and I'll try to implement it into the videos and stuff like that. So yes, if you enjoyed the video then, Don't forget to like and subscribe, and see you later.